to another episode of Junkalosophy, our Halloween edition. Boo! Boo, yes, I'm scared. This is Shelby McMahon with me tonight. I used to be in a band with her about 10 years ago, something like that.
It's been a
band
long
called
time.
Lemon Wheel. And in the kitchen, her husband and sister-in-law from McMahon Catering, they are making us some delicious food, and I am definitely looking forward to that. So, Shelby, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, let's see. I'm 40 this year. 40.
Hey,
Can you believe
you're
it?
younger than me.
I mean, I look a little dead right now.
Yeah.
I put on my makeup after I came back from the dead, you see.
Yes.
I've got 3 teenagers. I've got a husband. I've got a cat. I've got a day job. I've got a side business where I run karaoke shows and DJ weddings and things like that. And then I sing in a wedding band.
I was going to say, you do singing still,
I
yes.
sing in a wedding band called Blue Water Kings, and that's a lot of fun. And First Time Caller, my cover band. We play every so often. Got a show coming up.
Well, good. Yeah, because I haven't seen you guys in a long time. I know since COVID hit, everybody kind of slowed down, but, you know, I know that you're busy. You're a busy girl, just like me. Oh,
yes.
my gosh.
She's way busier than I am.
But you do. You keep pretty busy with singing or karaoke or with your kids. I mean, you got 3 kids.
Yes.
And you're full-time. My 4 kids are part-time, so.
Yep. The oldest is learning to drive. That's fun.
Yeah, mine doesn't want to. I don't know what it is. He was so gun-ho at 15, ready to drive. We were driving to parking lots, and now it's like, let's go get your learner's permit. No, it's all right.
I'm good. I know, it's different. It's different. I was counting down the days. I knew exactly when I was going to get my permit, get my license. I went to Colorado and got my license.
Yeah?
Kind of under the table there. I was supposed to wait longer if I got it in Indiana, so I went to Colorado where my dad lives.
There you go.
And got my Colorado license, came back to Indiana and drove on that, ran into a tree.
Oops. Maybe Indiana has a point. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, at 16, it was like, this is my first crash. Not my last, unfortunately. But that's all right.
I'm sure we've all been there one time or another.
Yeah.
But yeah, Devin's got a car and everything sent out there, just doing nothing.
Yeah. It'll come back. It'll hit him one of these days.
Yeah. So, okay, your mom, 3 kids, wife, daughter, sister.
Yeah.
Anything else that you are aspiring to do after
Oh, gosh.
the world opens back up?
You know, I'm actually thinking about going back to school and getting my accounting degree, kind of following in her footsteps right over here.
You know, after I got my business degree, I was like, I'm never doing this again. I'm never doing this again. And then I'm like, oh, I need an accounting degree.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll get my accounting degree.
Yeah, she does that too on top of everything else.
No, it's done now. It's done. But, you know, and then, of course, my husband's like, well, what if you want to go get your master's? I'm like, never. Watch me in like 3 years be like, I'm going to get my master's.
Yeah, you'll have it. You'll have it before the next big birthday.
I don't know. I'm looking to retire in a couple years. That's my goal right now. So if anybody wants to donate $5, I'll be well on my way to retirement in 2 years.
Help a sister out.
That's right. All I need is 1 million of you out there to donate $5. I'm set.
Yes.
All right. So also, because this is a Halloween edition, your husband was in the haunted house, Nightmare on Edgewood, many years doing the haunts.
Many years.
What is that like?
Oh, man. So, I mean, they refer to it as the haunt, okay? There are haunters out there. Paul Lanner actually is Haunters Against Hate creator. And he actually designed my logo for my Shelby Sound Solutions business and all that. But so my buddy Paul Cook and Kevin Cook, they own Nightmare on Edgewood. But my husband, he did a lot. He did a lot with the building of the sets and doing the makeup.
And yeah, we'll show some pictures of Michael and some of those crazy get-ups, scary get-ups, man.
And even just the whole facade of the place. Now, not this year, but it was last season and the seasons before that. But
and we'll be meeting Michael later in the show as well.
He is an artist for sure. Something that I cannot do. He did my makeup tonight. Except for the lipstick, I did that after I came back from the dead. And the eyeliner, thank you.
It's spooky. It's spooky. I like it.
Oh, Boo, because I'm Boo Nanda.
Boo Nanda B.
You can
That
find
is,
me on
yes, that
on
is her
Facebook.
handle on Facebook. Boo Nanda B. I will put her link at the bottom of the screen as well. Anything else you want us to know about you before we get to eating some of this glorious food?
Oh gosh. No. I seem kind of boring, huh?
No, you're
My
far from
gosh.
boring, dude. And you know, when we don't have all this stuff on our face, for some reason everybody thinks we're sisters.
All the time.
All the time.
Like, all the time. I can't even count on both hands. There's been more than that. They're like, are you two sisters?
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, from another mister.
Yeah.
It's my sister from another mister. So,
Yes.
all right, we're going to meet Michael and Sarah here in a little bit. They own McMahon's Catering, and they will do events, small and large, yes? Weddings, bar mitzvahs, graduations, anniversaries, whatever. I might be overselling them. I don't know if they'll do bar mitzvahs.
All the
but,
celebrations.
they'll have to start learning how to make baklava now because of me. Thanks a lot, Kelly.
That's good stuff.
All right, we'll see you guys here in a little bit for some taste time. Welcome back, everybody. This is our taste time portion, and with me is Sarah and Michael McMahon from McMahon's Catering. All right, we'll start with Sarah since you have your head on.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about you and your catering business and how this all got started.
Well, I got laid off because of COVID, and I got bored. So I started this little side business. I actually called it No Miles You Can't Have That, because I would take random pictures of my dog trying to beg me for food, and I would take pictures of my stuff, and it just became a thing. And then that lasted for about 6-7 weeks, and then everything started reopening, so people were going out more. So that did not. I kind of just left that alone. Then I got a job and whatnot, but and then me and Michael this summer did my Aunt Geraldine's. I can't take you serious. Did our Aunt Geraldine's wedding. It was about 45 people. And it was just me and him, and we had like a whole spread, and it went really well. And me and him were like, "Let's do it."
Yeah.
So
why not? If
Yeah.
that's something you enjoy, then heck yeah.
McMahon's Catering is it's kind of generic, but you know it's a recognizable name, and so we're So we're doing that for now. If we decide to change something later,
yeah, I mean,
So-
it still sounds kind of sophisticated too.
Right.
It's not hokey, you know,
Yeah,
and I think it'll take off.
I hope so. I sure hope so. We're still getting stuff together, and we're still getting equipment and stuff right now. But we can do definitely like small dinner parties, up to like 50 to 60 people.
Awesome.
We want to eventually get bigger,
Taller.
taller. We want to do bigger weddings, 100, 200 plus weddings.
Yeah.
But that's going to take time, and with COVID and everything, it's definitely a different time, and trying to figure out how to do it. Like at my aunt's wedding, I had this a black bean and corn salsa, and I had to put them in individual ramekins so everybody could do that.
Right.
You know,
Just
somebody,
be safe.
yeah,
right,
and like you have to have people serving, and so
Sure.
it's definitely different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, Michael, how about a little bit about you? Don't adjust your television sets. It's not George Clooney, although we will probably have a show on with some celebrities like George. So, Michael, tell us a little bit about you and what brought all this on with your sister.
Well, she's my sister.
Yeah.
I mean, I spent so many years away in the Army, and coming back, it's a way for her and I to get together and do something we love to do because, we love to eat. Mm-hmm. And
Because you do most of the cooking in your household, right?
in mine, yes. If anybody has ever seen Shelby cook, that's it's always a disaster.
She did audition for Worst Cooks in America, and I'm sad to say she didn't make it, but keep trying, girl. Keep trying.
Don't salt the water so much.
She did a lot of research before she did it. That was her problem. If I would have handed her all those ingredients, I think that would have made a better video.
Oh, well, yeah, definitely. What do you do with this? Oh, my gosh.
And Kroger lobster
And
tails
a
are not
live lobster, I would have paid to see her cook a live lobster.
You can't find them anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can.
Gotta go to Red Lobster in
Right.
their lobby. And even then,
I
who
never
knows
think
if
they do
they're
that
even there.
anymore.
Yeah.
Silly.
So a little bit more about you. I know you do lighting and audio for bands sometimes.
Yeah. So Shelby owns Shelby Sound Solutions, and that's me. I'm Shelby Sound Solutions. So
She's the face, you're the bra.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm usually not, I'm not good at emceeing or things like that. That's all Shelby.
Awesome.
So.
All right. Well, we are looking forward to trying some of your guys' food. What are we going to have tonight?
So we're doing a seared pork loin with a Italian butter sauce. We're doing a buffalo chicken soup, and then we're also doing a Gruyere mac and cheese. So
I'm seriously, and Shelby can help me with this. I'm going to do a parody song on Return of the Mac, but it's going to be about mac and cheese because mac and cheese is life. All right, well, we are going to try this here in a second, and don't go anywhere. You guys have a website or just Facebook page?
we do have Facebook and Instagram. There we go.
Okay.
So it's at McMahon Caters on Instagram. And then it's McMahon's Catering on Facebook.
And we'll put the links at the bottom of the YouTube channel for you guys to click on. All right.
Awesome.
Good.
All right. We'll see you here in a minute. Sizzle, sizzle. We are ready to try some of this delicious looking food. I took a picture and I hope it tastes as good as it looks. So
Me too.
try this mac and cheese.
That's what.
This mac and cheese. I mean, there's nothing not to like about mac and cheese.
It's that Gruyere. It makes all the
There's
difference.
The crispy on the top a little bit. I really like that.
So creamy and cheesy. Because, you know, when people try to make mac and cheese like this, it's usually really kind of watered down because they put this different cheese in it that breaks.
Well,
And
the thing is, though, is you don't want to buy already shredded cheese. Because they put this, like, it's almost, I don't know, it's not powder, but they put something on it. So when it's in the bag, it doesn't stick together.
right.
So that helps it. So, like, when you buy a block of cheese, it can be a cheap block of cheese, but you grate it yourself, and that helps with the melting
That's
as
a
well.
good tip. That's a good tip.
Yeah.
Pork.
Yes, let's try this pork.
She does make groaning noises, so watch
I
out.
do. My husband just said, I don't know if you want Shelby on camera eating because she can be a little,
That is delicious.
what, uncouth?
So on top of this, it looks like garlic and parsley.
See, the noises. I don't think
Is
I
this
can eat without noises. Oh, hi,
So it's
Cookie.
butter.
Yeah, Cookie wants some too.
It's butter, it's garlic, Italian seasoning, and parsley.
Awesome.
Okay,
So good.
we have this soup.
Yes. Let me
That
get
I'm looking
another
at?
mac and cheese.
Yeah.
bite.
Which is so good.
Oh my.
This is a buffalo chicken soup.
These are the fancy.
And so
bowls.
I added some green onion and blue cheese
I'm super
topping.
fancy tonight with the paper plates and paper bowls.
Oh, that's got a good kick.
That's very flavorful. It's not just heat.
No.
I try not to kill anybody.
No. I mean, you've got that burn, but it's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, it's not like just heat. It's really flavorful. Very good. And this is all on your menu.
It's actually vegetable based too.
Oh.
So the base of it is carrots, onions, celery, garlic. You saute that with some butter, and then you add in some flour later on, and then you get chicken stock, and you stew that all together. And I'd use a regular blender, not an emulsion blender, because it takes too long. But yeah, then you add in some other stuff, and
That's very good.
yeah, so it's kind of healthy.
All I know is I've been excited about this because I knew what was on the menu for a few days, and this is really good.
All right. Well, you can check out a lot of their menu items on their Facebook page and Instagram.
Yes.
And again, we'll put the links to those pages at the bottom of the page on YouTube, and check them out. I mean, even if you're having a Christmas party or you don't want to cook for Thanksgiving and say, hey, can you bring me some food? You guys can do that, right?
Yep.
Awesome. They do healthy. They do not so healthy. It's your choice.
You
I know
pretend
that
it's healthy.
I know that this mac and cheese is on my list. The next time I want to call it McMahon Catering for our party next time. All right. Well, we'll be back with Unpopular Opinion next. Welcome back, and now we have reached our segment of Unpopular Opinion.
Oh.
So I always ask my guests, are there things, or just one thing, is there one thing that you're like, why do people love this? I don't understand. So because the majority loves it and you don't, it would be a pretty unpopular opinion. So what do you think that would be?
Harry Potter.
Yeah, I'm
don't-
the same way.
I don't get
I'm
it.
the same way.
I'm not interested. People try and say, oh, but not.
I've never seen one
Don't-
full movie
No.
of Harry Potter
Not.
ever.
Lord of the Rings, I'm not interested in. Maybe it's just that whole. I don't know.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean,
Not
I
into
watched
it.
Lord of the Rings, and that was only because I grew up reading The Hobbit and stuff like that. But with Harry Potter, I've never, ever seen a movie.
No.
And my husband will turn it on. I wouldn't know which movie it was unless, like, he was super young. I'm like, this has got to be an earlier one. And that's about it. And I fall asleep within the first 20 minutes.
I would think you would relate to Lord of the Rings because of the hobbits.
Because we're short. That's
She's
so
shorter
funny.
than me.
So fun.
When we got together, I was like, oh, somebody shorter.
I know.
than me.
I love
'Cause
Eva
it
Jo.
doesn't happen
Eva
very
Jo.
often.
Eva Jo is my girl.
She's
'Cause
the only
shorter
one
than
shorter
me.
than you. Yeah.
When I find someone shorter than me, I'm like, can we be friends? Okay. Well, mine. I'm going with Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, yeah.
You know, my ex-husband was a parrot head. He went to Jimmy Buffett concerts every year. They dressed in their stupid Hawaiian shirts. And I'm all about drinking. I'll go anywhere if you're like, oh, we're going to go drink all day. Okay. But I'm not going because of Jimmy Buffett.
No.
Not.
No.
I'm sorry.
Not
I've
into
quit
that either.
bands. I've quit bands over Margaritaville.
That's deep.
I'm like, if we play Margaritaville, I quit. I am dead serious.
out.
I can't do it.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, this is also kind of part of Unpopular Opinion because I'm going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
And these are from the top 100 I pulled from Rolling Stone or Billboard or wherever, okay? And they're TV shows, movies, and bands or artists.
Okay.
And you could tell me whether you like it, you don't like it, love it, hate it, whatever, or never seen it, never heard of it.
Okay.
Okay? House.
Love it.
Okay.
Yes.
That's one of the few shows
never
that
lupus.
my husband likes because he's not a big TV
I
show.
dug House, and a part of me kind of even thought he was sexy.
Yeah,
Is that
hey,
weird? I
a
don't
smart
know.
dude like that, yeah. All right, Hill Street Blues.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. You know, she's not that much younger than me, but I kind of had a feeling she'd give me this look like, what?
What? I'm
Hill
only
Street
3
Blues-
years younger.
But it was in the 80s, so maybe you were watching other things
never
besides
heard
Hill Street Blues.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Bewitched.
Oh, yes.
See?
I
I
just
have
want my
never
mouth moving.
perfected that
I
little
can't do
nose
it.
move. No. Roseanne.
Oh, gosh, my favorite.
Now, I like Roseanne until like the last couple seasons, and then it kind of
Yes.
went.
Well, I didn't like how they ended that with Dan and everything because, come on, man, Dan was awesome the whole
Well-
time, and then they made him into this adulterer and all
Right,
this, and I'm like,
right.
come on, don't
Right.
do that to Dan.
Well, as soon as they won the lottery, it just kind of took a left turn.
It did.
You know.
But
because-
up until then,
because you could relate to a middle class family.
Yes.
In
it was my
Midwestern
family.
America.
It was us. Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Murphy Brown.
I know it didn't really watch it so much.
All right. Monty Python's Flying Circus.
I had a boyfriend who my husband nicknamed Sausage Lips, and that's as far as I'll go with that.
Okay, on that note.
Who introduced me to the Monty Python. So that was back in the late 90s.
We have to hear the story of Sausage Lips.
Well, he just
in
had
a little bit.
He just had big lips. It looked like sausages. That's all. That's all it was. But
Okay.
so I do know it and I like it. I think I dig that kind of humor.
Okay, all right. How I Met Your Mother.
never got into that one.
Yeah, me
although
neither.
I love Doogie Howser. I mean,
Right. I think that if I gave the show a try, I would love it.
Yeah.
But I never
seen a
started
few
it.
episodes here
Yeah.
and there, but never watched it from beginning to end.
Okay. The Good Wife.
Never heard of
It's okay. It's all right. The Wonder Years.
Oh, the Wonder Years. Every time I throw my head back, you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, she like that." I grew up on the Wonder
Me
Years.
too.
Yes.
Me too.
Yes, Fred
I was always like,
Savage.
Fred, stop loving Winnie, man. She don't.
Oh,
love
and
you
Winnie was
back."
so cute.
She
and
was.
They just loved each other. And it was so sweet.
You know, the rumor was Paul was Marilyn Manson.
Right? Come on, no, guys, that's false.
I could see it, but it's not true.
Snopes.
Yes.
No.
And final TV show, Seinfeld.
Love Seinfeld.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
I
Give it
probably
to me.
wouldn't excel at the trivia that Kelly would put on for Seinfeld because she's trivia queen and all
But see,
this.
no,
but I
Seinfeld
do
is my
love
jam.
Seinfeld.
So if I make Seinfeld references to you, then you get it.
Yeah.
This
All the
one,
damn time.
because we watched
That's Chad over here,
we
by the
watched Thinner, the Stephen King movie.
Oh yeah, I read that
and,
book too.
and Krueger was one of the cops. I go, hey, there's Krueger. And he thought I meant Freddy Krueger. And I was like, no, from Seinfeld, man. Krueger Industrial Smoothing, man. And he's just looking at me like, why the hell do you think I know that?
And back to the movie.
And back to the movie. All right, so cool. You're a Seinfeld fan. I like it.
Love it.
All right, now movies. Mary Poppins.
Ah, just a spoonful of sugar
Wait a minute,
helps the
original or-
medicine go down.
Original or redone?
That Mary Poppins
Original.
Returns is the name of that one. So I said Mary Poppins.
Oh, I don't even think I've seen this. Is there a remake?
It's called Mary Poppins Returns,
Oh.
and
It's a girl from Devil Wears Prada.
What's
Oh.
her name?
Not in-
Emma Thompson plays
Oh.
Mary Poppins.
Okay. No,
That's her name, right?
I went Julie Andrews.
You seen
Right.
Devil Wears
And
Prada?
thank you. Anne Hathaway?
It's the other one.
No,
the other
the
assistant.
other one. Quiet Place. The wife in A Quiet Place. Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter. It's fine. We were talking about the original Mary Poppins.
Definitely.
Okay,
all day long.
so next year for Halloween, you be Mary Poppins, and I will be the blue guy from Guardians of the Galaxy that says, "I'm Mary Poppins, y'all." What's his name? Oh, don't tell me. Yondu. That's his name. I'll be Yondu. You be Mary Poppins. I don't think I have any Marvel movies on here, so you're safe. Okay, second movie, Groundhog Day.
Yes.
I
Like some Groundhog Day.
Love that movie. North by Northwest.
What's that?
Yeah.
Did anybody like that?
I don't know what that is.
All right, West Side Story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Emily.
Huh?
I pulled these from the
Emily?
top 100. Yeah,
That's a name.
it's a movie
Oh.
apparently. So we're gonna say I never heard of it.
Uh-uh.
Thelma and Louise.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Brad Pitt was in that movie, and he
Yes,
was
he
really
was.
young, and he was
That
like
was one of his
unknown.
first movies.
Yeah, he was hot. He was so hot. Michael, I love you.
You know, Brad Pitt's been in many movies with George Clooney, so
You're fired.
he's kind of your friend, okay?
I got to deal with hearing about Thor, so I feel like
Oh my God, Chris Hemsworth! Don't get me started. Don't get me started. All right, Sunset Boulevard.
Never heard of
Okay.
it. Mm-mm.
The Dark Knight.
Oh, is that like Batman?
Yes.
I mean, look, I like Batman back when it was like Michael Keaton.
So Tim Burton, Batman, 1989.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. But
Vicky
past
Vale.
that, not so much. Don't
Vicky
know.
Vale. All right, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Nope. Even though I love Jim Carrey,
Yeah.
I've never watched that, and I heard it was terrible. So
Yeah.
it's probably why I
It's
never
hard.
watched it.
It's hard to take somebody who's so comical like Jim Carrey, put him in a serious role, and then take the movie seriously. And that's sad because he probably is a terrific actor,
Sure.
dramatic actor.
But I want Liar Liar.
Right? Exactly. Exactly.
We're kicking my own ass.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
And final movie, Pulp Fiction.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Oh my God! See, Chad and I have 2 years in a row talked about being Uma Thurman and John Travolta from that movie.
Great.
And then we never.
You
we never
totally
did it.
should.
We should.
That's a great. I mean, or you could reenact the epic scene of the what's that called? Where they stick it in. They gotta stick that
the
thing in her heart.
needle,
the needle.
adrenaline.
Yes, because she's ODing. Oh god,
yeah.
she's terrible, by the way. But they bring her back to life, and it's so good. That movie is crazy.
It is. I love Pulp Fiction. I have it on my tablet and I watch it on airplane rides.
It's a good one.
And people are probably going, "That bitch is watching." Pulp
John
Fiction."
Travolta. Man,
He made a good comeback from that.
He was on the toilet.
He was.
What a way to go!
I know.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen to me.
Hopefully, you're never a hit woman that is staking out an apartment.
Safety Shelby would never be a hit woman. Oh gosh.
All right, so band or artist next.
Okay.
Elton John.
Love Elton John. Finally saw Rocket Man. Don't know why I waited so long. Loved
It's a great movie.
it.
Yes.
Learned a few things.
Yes.
Love him.
Run DMC.
Oh yeah. Tricky. It's tricky.
What you want? Run this rock on time. It's
Tricky. Tricky. Yep.
Patty Smith.
Ooh, yeah, I know Patty. Was it Smythe?
There's a Patty Smythe from Scandal, and there's a
Okay.
Patty Smith. Patty Smith did Because the Night
Belongs to the lovers.
Yes.
And 10,000 Maniacs.
They redid that.
Yes, okay.
They did. See, look at you, trivia
I know
girl.
their version more than yeah. So I like that song, but I don't really know her.
She also sang with Donna Henley. Sometimes love just ain't enough. Do you remember that?
I don't know.
That's okay.
Not at the moment.
We're moving on. Janis Joplin.
Janice, Bobby McGee. Yeah, no, she was a cool chick.
Yeah,
And had I been alive during that time, I think we'd have been hanging out.
I think so too. Yeah. She was kind of an inspiration because she wasn't like a pretty girl.
Right.
She was just like a cool chick that sang
Rock.
subparly, but still rocked. I don't know.
She was out there jamming with the fellas.
How do you like sing that kind of badly but still rock it? You know what I mean?
Well, her voice is unique, and I don't
Right.
think there's ever been anyone to emulate her sound to date.
True story.
Yeah.
Joan Jett.
Love Joan Jett. Sang a lot of I Love Rock and Roll. Get those hands going.
Have you seen the movie The Runaways?
Yeah. I have not.
That was her first
I have
band.
not. Ooh,
Yes.
who played her in that? Because of
The girl
Kristen
from Twilight.
Stewart?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, and Dakota Fanning plays the other girl in the band. And I had no idea they had a lesbian love affair until I watched that movie.
Oh, okay.
No idea.
All right.
All right, next band, Public Enemy.
I never got into Public Enemy.
Flavor Flav. You gotta love Flavor Flav though.
Well, yeah, I liked that show when it came on, but
Yeah.
back in the day, no, I was more into NKOTB.
I never listened to rap back then either. I mean, but
Vanilla Ice was
you know,
as bad
like the crossover rap,
bad as it got
like
for
Young
me.
MC Hammer, stuff like that. Yeah. Sly and the Family Stone.
Oh, well, I know them, and what's the song that I know them for?
Papa was a rolling
Thank
stone. Wherever he laid his house was his home. And when he died.
Yes, and I know that song because of my dad. Thanks,
Okay.
Ernie.
Yeah. Journey.
Oh, gosh, yeah. But you know what? Will that song ever die?
Don't Stop Believing.
Don't Stop Believing. I mean, come on. I love it. You know, the people love it, but I've sang it a gazillion times.
Well, and I think I made a joke that somewhere in the world, at any given time, someone is singing "Don't Stop Believing."
Somewhere, yeah. And the people are going, wow!
Yeah, everyone's
like it's the
like,
first time
"Yeah,
that they heard it or
I
something.
love this song.
Like when I do that sometimes and I see everybody's like, whoa, really?
Yeah. All right, next band, The Doors.
Love the Doors. Love the Doors. I love my husband singing the Doors.
Yes.
Which he actually did.
Like your
the other night.
husband, I've heard him sing like Tone Loc and Digital Underground.
Yeah.
I've never heard him actually sing, and I was like, yes.
Yeah, I was too.
Yes.
Because it's so hard. I said, please do it all the time. And he's like, no.
It was really
he
good.
did. Yeah, he
It
does
was
a good
really
job.
good. Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I could listen to
Bridge
over
Bridge-
troubled water.
Yeah, but thank
like,
you. I started saying the
1,000
wrong
times.
thing. Pluralizing. I had a couple drinks. Is that okay?
That's okay. That's what we do
Pluralizing
here.
bridges.
We drink on
Bridge Under
Junkalosophy.
Troubled Water.
Yes.
Excellent
Over.
song. Thank you.
You don't want it under the water.
No, it's not gonna work, is it?
All right.
Governor.
Coming up next is featured flashback. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, and this is our featured flashback round, our last round of the night.
Right.
And this is where we talk about something that happened this day so many years ago. And I found 1904.
That's
Okay,
a
long time ago.
ago.
That's when New York opened the subway system.
116 years ago.
Yeah, you do.
You like
math
how I
well.
did that math?
Mhm. See, you should go
On a
and
Monday
get your
night.
bachelor's degree in accounting.
Yeah,
Look
I
at you.
should.
Boom. After several drinks and food coma,
Yeah.
she still did that.
Wow. So
1904.
that's impressive.
Yeah.
Because that's all underground and built underground.
Have you been on a subway? Have you?
So when my husband and I first got together, so mind you, we graduated high school together, okay?
Right.
So we knew each other. But then we graduated. He went in the army and got married to
You guys went your separate
some
ways.
other
Yes.
lady. Eddie
And you got
Manhans.
married to some other man.
And I got married, a couple times, and we didn't find our way to each other till 2010. But anyway, when we did find each other, he was living in New Jersey at the time, and he was a very short train ride away from New York City. The whole time he had lived there, he hadn't been. He'd never visited.
To New York City?
Yes, and I said, okay, I haven't been. I'm coming, and we're at least taking the train to go into Times Square or something. And so that's what we did. He sent his kids, who were little at the time, off to their school for the day. And we took the train, and we walked around Times Square and had lunch someplace. And it was freezing cold in January
Oh,
of
yeah.
2011. So, yeah, I've been in the subway there in New York City. And that's amazing.
Is it like the movie?
Because
Because I've never been in the subway.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's like the movies.
It was,
like
look, it was daytime. I'm glad he was with me because I don't know,
a little sketchy.
a little scary.
See now, it's
a big city.
This
It's
is the thing.
huge.
Like I've been to Hollywood, right? And I was looking for stars. If I were on a New York subway, I would be looking for stars because they still ride the subway.
Do you know what I was doing? I was just trying to make sure we were on the right train or whatever.
You were just focused about being where you. I would be like, I know Keanu Reeves is on this train, and I'm going to find him. All right. Well, we had such a fun time. And we appreciate McMahon's Catering feeding us tonight. It was delicious food. Please keep them in mind for your next event. And come see Shelby when she's with First Time Caller, whenever they're out again. When's your
We
next show?
are at the Ale Emporium in Greenwood, Friday, November 27th. So that is Thanksgiving weekend.
I'm off that weekend.
Okay, that's the party night.
Because we have Friendsgiving that following
There
Saturday.
you go. And it's our debut there at the Ale Emporium. So
Awesome.
please come out and join us. It'll be a good time.
Yes. Go see them. Check them out on Facebook. Check out McMahon's Catering on Instagram and Facebook. And we hope to see you guys again next time.
Bye.